This video is going to be a plug for my Patreon page. I'm pushing this year just so I can buy myself more drum stuff and interact with you guys on a closer, more personal level. So I'm just going to quickly explain what happens over at my Patreon page, and then you can just see, and I will give examples and details and all of those kinds of things. So let's get into it. Basically what I do on this channel is I aim to kind of give easier lessons to follow so that I don't do too much explaining or too much heavy teaching. I firmly believe that stuff like that needs to be a personal one-on-one thing, so I don't kind of get really into it. If I really wanted to teach a concept lesson and get someone to really firmly understand it, I would rather have a one-on-one lesson so that we can discuss. I can kind of see what the game is and all of that type of thing. So what I do with YouTube is I just do quick, easily digestible videos for people that don't want that deep education at that moment. This is just stuff that's easy to kind of pick up and practice and get ideas from. And that is the aim of my YouTube channel. Sometimes we'll do deeper stuff, sometimes we'll do other stuff, but for the most part, it's all about easily digestible stuff that you don't need hectic teaching on. It's just kind of watch, follow, try it yourself. And that is Brett Clo Drums on YouTube, and that's what I've kind of aimed to do. I'm now repeating myself, so let's move on to Patreon. What I do on my Patreon page is I try supplement these YouTube videos with some stuff that makes it a bit easier to learn and practice if you want to learn my stuff and play it on the drums. So there are 3 tiers. Tier 1 is $3 a month. What that does is I just upload PDFs of all my videos there so that it's easy for you to just download them and practice and kind of read the notation in one file in that type of format. So a PDF will look something like this. It's just a quick, like my videos all have the notation anyway, so this is just a quick compiling it together so that it's just a bit easier. You're not getting anything hectic on that. Basically the tier 1 Patreon tier is just to support me. If you want to support me, $3 a month, I mean, it's the price of a coffee. I don't know, I live in South Africa, so we don't do dollars, but anyway, $3 a month is not a lot, and it just is a little way of supporting me and everything I do on the channel. Moving on to tier 2, you get those same PDFs, but you also get audio files. What the audio files do is they just help audible learners who don't want to keep going back to the YouTube video to see what that sounds like. So what I've done is every video that I do that's kind of quick drum lick or quick drum groove is I've gone and typed out the drum part into software to kind of get an audio file of it, and then I put those on Patreon. So along with getting the PDF, you get the audio files. So for example, you get something like this, and then the audio file will sound like this. And there's usually 3 different speeds, so I'll do slow, medium, fast, so that when you're learning that with the PDF, you get the audio as well, and then you practice along. The 3rd tier on my Patreon is for people that really want to learn to know me and get close with me and be involved with this YouTube channel as much as possible. It's a $20 a month tier, and what happens here is you get everything that I spoke about before, but you'll also get 1 monthly Zoom hangout a month where we will talk everything. You can come onto the Zoom and meet me, I'll meet you, we'll hang out. You can suggest ideas for this YouTube channel. I mean, I'm still very new, still very small here. So it'd be cool to meet you guys personally, and you can, yeah, just suggest what you want to see from me and what you want me to teach on YouTube. We're also going to do lessons, so I'll give more personal lessons on that depending on how many people are there. We can do practice pad workouts, we can do kind of different types of things on the drums, off the drums. We'll learn about other stuff. You can learn about what I do for a living, content writing on the internet. Quite a few people want to know how I got into that, so we can talk about that there, where I can talk you through it. Those are the type of things we'll do there, and I'm most excited for that third tier because I'm really keen to meet you guys and hang out. If you want to support me directly, that's where you need to go to, and it's just a more personal way of interacting with you guys, which I'm super stoked for. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.